Today we're going to talk about the WP-MLM WordPress plugin, which helps you to build a recruiting website which uses a force matrix to help you to build a team in any network marketing or affiliate program that you may be associated with. In fact, you can actually use the plugin on a single website to promote up to 10 different opportunities that you may be involved with. Now, what this system is not for, it is not for running your own network marketing company. It does not calculate commissions. It does not have anything to do with product delivery or anything like that. This plugin is specifically for representatives who are looking to build an organization in a network marketing or affiliate program. And by using a force matrix recruiting system, which we're going to show you on this live website how it works, you can leverage the power of your organization and the power of the internet with this system to help you to go out and build your organization. Now, this is the Instant Downline website. It's a team building website using our plugin called WP-MLM to build the organization. And you notice here we have it set up as a 2 by infinity expanding force matrix, which will help members to build their team with a company called My Fun Life. And so as each new member registers on the website, so you notice here, let's say I landed here, I was search engine traffic, I was looking for a team to join with My Fun Life, and I came across this website, and I take a look at the opportunity and watch the video, and then I look at the website and I see the community. I go to the different landing pages, and this works with BuddyPress and really any membership plugin that you want to use. You could even charge a fee to use your website, etc. by integrating with other plugins that can do that, like membership plugins, those kinds of things. But now they decide that they want to join, so they go ahead and they click on register, and I've already registered, and so I'm just going to go ahead and log in here and refresh page here, and I should be already logged in. All right, and I am. And now, as a registered member, there's a link here. You would direct your users. Normally, after they register, you can send them directly to their profile, to the registration page. For instance, you could send them directly to the recruiting dashboard, and then you would instruct your users to go ahead and follow the steps. And so here's step 1. It says join My Fun Life. Now it says not applicable. Well, why is that? Well, I'm the admin. I'm the first user in the matrix. I'm at the very top of the matrix. So the system already assumes that you've already joined a network marketing company and you want to go out and grow your business. And so being that you're at the top of the matrix, it's not going to show a sponsor link for you to click on to join the business. But let's say you are a brand new person coming in here and you were under somebody that's using the system's going to give you their link, okay, to join the business. You join the business, you come back here and you enter your username right here, your affiliate ID with whatever program it is that you're promoting. In this case, it's My Fun Life. So I put my My Fun Life ID in here, and I click on Save, and I just update my ID, right? Now, you get a referral link to this website, to the recruiting website, and this is your personal referral link. Notice here I'm ID number 1. That's because I'm the admin of the website. But now if I refer people to the website using my referral link, they are tracked and coded to me and my organization that's using the system. So depending on the matrix settings, and we'll go over those here in a moment, that you have set as the admin, then that will determine what happens to the traffic that I send to the website. So, for instance, on this website, we call it a 2 by infinity. I'm going to go back to the home page. We do a 2 by infinity matrix, meaning that every person that registers on the website has 2 open positions below them that the system will fill with new members that are registering on the website as spillover in the matrix. So I'm assuming that you're in network marketing, you're looking to go out and build your own team. You should understand what spillover is, so I'm not going to go over that in a lot of detail. But what happens is it works like this. So let's say you're promoting, here's a matrix structure, two wide infinity matrix. Each position gets two front level positions to it. Well, now, let's say this is you and you're referring traffic to the website. The first two people you refer are going to go in these open positions right here, right? Now, what can happen is you can have spillover from up above because remember, it's a forced matrix. You're only allowed to have two open positions on each spot in the matrix. So it means that, let's say you sponsor your first two people, your third one has to go under someone that's already in your organization. So we're doing this as a recruiting system to help our teams to really capitalize on the power of the internet, all the search engine traffic that comes into a team-based recruiting website like this, and by having everyone centralizing their marketing efforts to one single website, everyone benefits from the increased traffic, which turns into random signups or spillover in the matrix that drops down underneath them. Also, what can happen is we can add additional legs because this is also known as an expanding forced matrix. And so what we do is we say we can go to a maximum of 5 legs on our front level, right, with our settings that we have. You can change these settings in the plugin as much as you like, but we say, hey, we're gonna give you 2 to start with. Then if you go out and you sponsor a member, let's say you recruit 6 members, right, through the system, using the system, then we're going to open up another leg. Well, now this third leg here can now be filled with spillover from the matrix from up above inside the recruiting system. Okay, so if you guys are involved in networking or affiliate-based marketing, you guys understand matrices and unilevels and all those kinds of things. Well, this system uses a forced matrix for recruiting. Now, one of the questions that we get quite often is, hey, I've got a unilevel, or I've got a 2-up recruiting system, or I've got or a 2-up compensation plan, or 4-up, or whatever program that you have. Will your force matrix recruiting system work for me? And the answer is 100% yes, it will work for you, because what you can do, remember, a matrix recruiting system or a recruiting website is completely independent of however your compensation structure of the opportunity is structured, because all this system is doing is creating leads. Okay, really, if you look at it, if you want to look at it in the most basic sense, those members that register on your website, they're given a link to sign up, for a sponsor. When they do that, it's just like that sponsor sent them to their website to join the opportunity directly. Okay, so they're treated exactly the same way. If you're in a two-up system, the recruiting system will just keep sending traffic over to your sign-up pages for your representatives, and then as they sign up, the opportunity that you're promoting will then take over how they're handled in the compensation plan. Okay. Now, additionally, with the settings, we'll go over the settings a little more, but you can actually make this operate just like a unilevel recruiting system, if you like, and completely do away with the matrix pretty much. However, we like the matrix because it promotes building depth in your organization, which promotes strength and stability in your organization as well. Now, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the recruiting dashboard a little bit more here. And so if we go back to that, wait for the website to load up. All right, here we go. So now what will happen is you send out your referral link like this, and the system will keep track of all the referrals that you personally send. And then as you qualify, depending on the settings, it'll start opening up additional legs in your matrix. Now, in this test site here, demo site here, you see I have 34 personal referrals, and it's got a little breakdown, shows the different people that are in that matrix right there. And you just go down through and click on it, and you can contact the user and send them a message. If you have BuddyPress installed, they can send them a private message and message them if you allow that on your website. You can also restrict that to where they can only send them an email directly to the folks that are down in the recruiting matrix. And then if you're the admin, you'll see this marketing tab here. And this marketing tab, we're going to be adding some additional marketing tools. Currently, this is only visible to you, but we will be adding some additional tools here shortly for marketing your websites and everything in a more viral way. Now, additionally, in this opportunity tab, notice here we have My Fun Life. You can have up to 10 different opportunities that you promote with this system, and then they'll each have their own individual tab and section where they can add their affiliate ID and also get the referral link stays the same to the website. And also a note on referral links. You notice on the end here, you have a question mark, ref equals 1. Well, you can actually turn any page on your website into a trackable page just by having your users add that little code to the end of the page, okay, on your URL. So, for instance, you see up here in the URL tab, you see instantdownline.com, members, admin, recruiting dashboard. I could actually even make this page itself a trackable page if I wanted, by just adding that to the end of my URL and then giving that link out as the link that I want somebody to follow. Okay, so you can actually create as many pages as you want. You would just set up a page on your site as a resource for your members and say landing pages. So you create the landing pages, and then create the links, and then show them how they would add their referral link to the end of it. Okay, so it'd be very simple to do that. Now let's go ahead and talk about some of the settings with the system. Actually, very easy to manage. Here's your WP-MLM link on the side in your WordPress admin. Just go to Settings, and you can go through and add up to 10 opportunities. You just click on the box, you add your tab name, the opportunity name, and then you structure how the URL is structured with the company. So you can add all this on there. And then it gives you some explanation here how to do all that. You just hit Update Settings, and it'll update it. Let's talk about the matrix settings. So you have 3 different settings here. Initial width. Now what this is how many legs each of your new members are given that can be filled by either their direct personal referrals or by spillover in the matrix. And then you have your maximum width, which is the maximum number of front level legs that a user can have. Okay. And then we show how they can earn those legs is the signups required. So let's say in these settings here we have initial width of 2. They can have a maximum width of 5. So that means they have to sponsor 6 people through the system, right? Get six signups personally before a new leg is open. So they have 2. They go out and they sponsor 6. Open up a 3rd leg. Now that there's a 3rd leg, they can get leads from the overflow in the system, right? They're magnifying their results by doing a little bit of work, by referring traffic to the website. So we're going to reward people for doing that by giving them additional legs in the matrix that they can get new signups from in the system. Then the maximum that they can get would be a total of 5 front level legs. So they refer 6, they get a 3rd leg. They refer 6 more, they get a 4th leg. They refer 6 more after that, they get their 5th leg. Now all of the referrals will go under somebody who's already in their organization as overflow. Okay, so now we promote team building, and we promote team building throughout the whole organization, and that's really the power of using a online recruiting system like WP-MLM. Now, the next section we're going to talk about is the labels section. You can change the text for the labels in the recruiting dashboard here, and change all that. Makes it really easy. We have a content section where you can add some content above and below on the dashboard, and so you can use HTML in there as well if you'd like, and do that. And then we have the email section, which we have a few system emails that go out, and there's some replacement codes that you can use on those emails, and you can also just shut them off completely, and no emails will be sent out. And then we have the other settings section. This just gives some various settings, like show the toolbar link. Yes, that's this link right here, recruiting dashboard. If you're using a different page than recruiting dashboard, what you do is create the page, insert the short code, and then you would put the name of the page here. I can just put the same page, dashboard, right? And notice how I put a hyphen in there? That's because the page title has 2 words. Well, when WordPress creates the the page slug has a hyphen in it for the space, okay? And so you need to put that in there to make it so that the system knows where you've actually created your recruiting dashboard at. You do need to create a page called Recruiting Dashboard or some other title, and then insert the shortcode if you're not using BuddyPress. If you're using BuddyPress, you just need to turn on the link, and it'll just go up in the board up here automatically, and you do not need to create a page with the shortcode inserted on there. Now, you have some other options here. Redirect your user after BuddyPress registration. You can redirect them to a page. So if you're using BuddyPress on your website, you can say, hey, I want to send them to a page. Maybe you want to walk them through a tutorial on using the website. Maybe you want to walk them through a tutorial on the business that they just joined, etc. And so, or maybe you just want to send them directly to their profile so that they can sign up in the business and then enter in their user ID, etc. into the system. And then we have disable BuddyPress activation email. I always put yes on that. It's just a lot easier not having people, they lose their emails and all that, or Yahoo and Hotmail and some of those providers scrub for spam a little bit too aggressively, and so those emails get lost. So I just turn them off, just make it easier on the users. You can also have default referrers. Okay, so let's say on your or rather your random traffic that's coming into your website, you have you want to send that traffic to one or more users directly. In other words, you don't want to disperse it randomly through the matrix, because you've decided you want to have default people that are chosen. So you say maybe you want to have the admin receive the random traffic, and then maybe another user, or maybe you have groups of users that you put under a specific user that you want to send traffic to. You can do that as well, and you can turn it on and off. And it's very easy. You just put the user ID number, and then separate them with commas, and just hit save when you're done with that up here. Update savings. And then there's also another feature here called Use Anonymizer. And what the anonymizer does is it actually when your users join your business, right? So they click on a link here to join the business. Instead of sending them directly to the corporate website, it actually redirects them through a third-party website first, and then sends them over to your corporate website, thus kind of cloaking where that lead came from. Maybe your company doesn't look so favorably upon recruiting team websites and stuff like that. Well, now you can cloak where the lead came from, and basically protect that website structure. So we built that system in there really just to, and it might be a little bit overzealous. I don't know if companies really care that much, but this will make it that much safer for you to use if you're worried about that kind of stuff. And then we also have some shortcodes here, which allow you to put up the dashboard. You can show the matrix as a separate shortcode if you want. You can show sponsor link for specific opportunities on a page, so somebody can join and click, and they get the correct sponsor. They're routed to the correct sponsor. You can have save their information, save their ID for specific opportunities. You can set those up for your affiliates. You can have referral links to show the login user's referral link. Okay, so you can put that on a page. You can also display the referrer by displaying who actually referred the person to the website. So that's kind of a nice feature as well. And then we have a last section we'll go over here would be the tools section. And the tools section allows you to do a couple things. First of all, you can change the next user ID value if you like. Right now we have 2,122 registered users. You can change that. You say, hey, you know what? You can only go up, but you can't not go backwards. So let's say I want to change it to 3,000. I just click this, and now I just set the next user ID to 3,000. So the next person that registers on the website would get the ID number of 3,000. So this could be useful if maybe you want to launch your website and you don't want it to look like you only have one user on the website or two users. Well, you could put start your number out at at 1,000 or 1,500 or 10,000 or 100,000 or really whatever number you wanted to start out your number at. And then the last thing here is the reset WP-MLM database. This is like a master reset. It won't wipe out your settings in here, but what it will do is it will wipe out any test users you may have put into your matrix or anything like that. This is not something you want to do on a live operational website, okay? This is something you want to do if you're testing the system and you just want to see how things work, and then you decide you want to wind it back to a brand new installed website state. Then this is what you would use right here, and you would reset it. It will ask you, it'll say, hey, are you sure this isn't reversible? Okay, I cancel. Okay, woo, don't worry, you can always try again when you're ready, right? Okay, this is something that we put out there just in case you wanted to test, but it just makes it really simple for you to get yourself back to a just installed state with the plugin. So that's it, guys. In a nutshell, how the WP-MLM plugin works. It's a very simple to set up, incredibly easy to use system, and it's incredibly powerful because of the social networking aspects. We have an additional plugin that you can use that gives out the sharing links for your users, and so that way any traffic that comes off those share links is credited back to them. This helps your site to go viral, and just the sheer use of a system like this helps your site to go viral and helps you to get your team build off on the right foot in a very, very quick manner. So with that said, if you have any questions or anything, do not hesitate to open up a support ticket. We will have more videos on the way on setup and usage of this plugin, and we will also be doing live webinar broadcasts and training webinar workshops on using this plugin as well. So with that said, thank you for joining and taking a look at this new plugin for WordPress, and hopefully we will see you as a customer on the inside.